Welcome to another video on Palmistry, guys. Dwayne Johnson is a global superstar who is an actor, producer and living legend in the world of wrestling, popularly known as The Rock. He is a born Martian type. Martian people have a very strong muscular body with broad chest, round face, big nose and determined individuals who are always ready to fight the troubles. In fact, wrestling is in his blood. He belongs to the family of wrestlers. His father and his grandfather were pro wrestlers. Broad and squarish palm at the wrist and base of the finger along with the well-structured hand makes him highly practical, business-minded and inclined towards physical and materialistic world. Look at the thumb, it is large and low-set. Low-set refined thumb reflects his strong character, intelligence and determination. Like all the fingers, thumb consists of 3 different sections. He has got a balance of willpower and strong determination represented by first section of the thumb backed by refined logical and reasoning abilities with diplomacy. Large and developed mount of Venus without any defects makes him a warm, sympathetic, attractive, people's person and energetic who has a strong sex drive and loves luxurious life. The large gap between the Jupiter finger and the thumb along with the broad nails denotes his generous, extrovert, independent and broad-minded nature. Nails also reflects his vigorous constitution and good health. Conic tip and the well-developed knot at the second section of the thumb compensates the overbearing nature and makes him a very good refined diplomatic person who is thoughtful and considerate while making decisions. That's why thumb holds a special importance in the palmistry because it is one of the most important parameters while determining the success of an individual. Jupiter finger is set low in both the hands, which represents lack of self-esteem and self-confidence. In the hands of public figure it is often found that the person struggles to find the perfect balance between the public and the private life, and problems with one's individuality. This is precisely what is getting reflected on his hand, which can easily be overcome in the long run if other mounts are good. Jupiter finger and Apollo finger are inclined towards the Saturn finger, and the Saturn finger is standing as straight and tall. It indicates that Saturn has a major influence on his personality. Saturn is a planet of persistent hard work, wisdom, responsibility and research. Few people know that Dwayne holds a degree in criminology before he became very successful in the entertainment industry. Saturn mount, well-developed mount of Mercury along with the square hand makes him very good judge of human nature, who works extremely hard with wisdom and research bestowed by the Saturn mount. Dwayne is known all throughout the industry for his strong work ethic and hard-working nature. It also makes him quite witty and humorous because of the well-developed mount of Mercury. Length of the fingers, texture of the skin and space between the headline and heartline is medium, makes him a very balanced personality. Interesting thing to note on his hand is the presence of mental knot on the ring finger, also known as Apollo finger. It represents he has got refined taste, and original thinker in art, music, film choices and business decisions. Similarly, knots present at the second section of the fingers makes him analytical, disciplined, orderly in his day-to-day life and refrains from taking impulsive decisions. Look at the well-developed and padded-up amount of Mars. It represents perseverance, the fighting spirit who will never give up in his life, and he's got a high appetite for food, sex and beauty, along with the well-developed mount of Venus and Moon. It also explains why he religiously follows his daily workout routine, and was good in the professional sport like football in his early days because of the stamina and go-getter attitude. Mount of Moon is protruding from the edges in both the hands, which suggests his fertile imagination, intuition and sensitive caring nature. with the development of double-sided Apollo mount, clear and strong headline curving towards the mount of Moon, long Apollo finger and conic tips of the fingers add strength to the creativity, intuition, luck, and makes him a very romantic and likable personality who loves beauty and art. He loves being around water, and music calms his nerves whenever he is stressed out. In a nutshell, all the mounts are working in conjunction to give the best result possible, especially the passive subconscious mind. If the subconscious mind is powerful, no one can stop the person from converting his high ambitions, backed by the Jupiter mount, into actual reality. Let's look at the major and the minor lines, and try to decipher what the future holds for Dwayne. The fate line, also known as career line, is starting just above the wrist and going all the way towards the Saturn mount, ending at the heart line. It is considered as lucky sign to have with the well-developed mounts as described earlier. The lifeline and the fate line is weak and faint up to the age of 20. Dwayne has a difficult childhood. He fell into a bad company, and continuous financial troubles forced him to steal things, got arrested multiple times. His mother attempted suicide when he was just 15 and he went into depression. That explains the heavy influence of Saturn, particularly during this phase, and curving of the lifeline towards the Apollo line indicates that somehow he wanted to get out of that situation. It is getting reinforced with the branches from the headline going towards the Saturn mount, which made him quite responsible and diligent. It is this self-realization and wisdom bestowed by the Saturn mount that changed his life forever. Otherwise he would have been a completely different person we see today. The fate line is running quite close to the lifeline in the initial phase, represents family member guided his career. His father trained him in the wrestling before Dwayne became the wrestling champion of all time. Branch from the fate line is going towards the mount of Mercury indicates outstanding success in the business. He started his own production with $7 in his pocket, known as $7 production, with his ex-wife. Single vertical line on the mount of Mercury, large practical zone created by the low set thumb along with the long Mercury finger, good development of second section of all fingers makes him a shrewd businessman who knows how to make money. Moreover, heart line starting under the Saturn mount on a square hand, suggests common sense rules over his emotions. Sun line is deeply etched like the line on a stone, and starts from the triangle. There is another triangle formed at the base of the Apollo finger. Triangle on the Sun mount without any defects gave him international fame, wealth and luck in his life. At the same time, the Sun line is getting slightly shifted towards the Saturn mount, which suggests the stupendous success is coming from the hard work and meticulous planning in the art and creative field. Vertical lines on the third section of all the fingers represents his friendly nature, contact with influential people and success in the materialistic world. Line from the mount of Moon is joining the fate line denotes romantic union. He married his longtime girlfriend at the age of around 25, but the actual effect started at the age of around 28. Fate line looks strong after the union, and a small line from this line goes towards the mount of Sun represents the influence proved to be very fruitful and brought success and fame in his life. In fact, today the financial branch of Dwayne is managed by his ex-wife. From the age 25 to 30, lots of confused lines are hitting the lifeline denotes inner confusion and frustrations. However, it is difficult to predict what went wrong that led to his divorce at the age of around 35 just by looking at the two marriage line, also known as affection line, of equal length and depth, and one of the line from the influence line touching the effort line. The current age of Dwayne is 46. At the age of around 47 or 48, I see spectacular success which will bring fame and riches in his life. Similar results will follow at the age of around 50 or 51. However, he should avoid doing strenuous activities after the age of 50 as the headline is getting faint and weak. Multiple sister lines inside the lifeline running all the way parallel to the lifeline suggests constant strength and support of spouse and people. It also represents immense vitality and intense nature who is always excited for new things as he belongs to the Martian type. A small island on the branch line, and under the Mercury mount on the left hand, might bring some small financial losses and blood pressure issues in the coming future. Other than this, there is no negative marking on the hand and I see unstoppable success with regards to fame, money and personal life. His hand is a classic example of hard work, perseverance and luck. I recommend you to watch my video on another superstar I made couple of months back and understand why some people never face dearth of opportunities. Simply click on the I button. I have also provided the link in the comments section. And if you are new to this channel, subscribe and turn on your notification bell so that you will not miss my new uploads. Don't forget to share the video with your family and friends. As always, thanks for watching.